Hey guys, running a wee bit late here. How are we all doing? I hope you're all having a good Saturday. So we're going through that Saturday morning stretch session. I'm going to do a bit of that Pilates flow that we did back at the very beginning in order to loosen everything out. So it won't be as much of a hold and stretch as much as we're going to be flowing through the movements. So I'll let a few get on and then we'll get ready to go. It's good, so we'll get going, guys. So again, we're going to do more of a Pilates flow type session. So nice and relaxed, just circle them arms. Long circles round. And then back away with the arms, same thing. Relax that. From there, we're just going to turn the head, circles. Just listening out through those joints. Semicircle round, semicircle round, semicircle round, and semicircle round. Keep that moving. Relax that. Bring down onto the hips. Just circle those hips. Keep it nice and relaxed. Again, long circles to listen through the hip flexors, listen through where the glutes attach to the lower back and vice versa. Opposite way, same thing. Relax that. Move it in. Feet on, hands at the top of the knees. Circle it around, bring it back up. Circle it round, bring it back up. And then back the opposite way. Just keep that moving. Relax that. Just bring it up. We're moving into that ankle joint on the toe. Just circle that round. So again, we're just trying to get blood moving through the joints before we move into the actual stretch. Opposite way. Relax that chin's feet, ball of the foot, just circles. Opposite way, circles. And relax that. Bring it onto the back of your mat, guys. Just stand nice and tall. Get that head as if it's being pulled up with a piece of string. Relax your shoulders down and back. What we're going to do is we're going to tuck that chin in. We're going to start collapsing through the rib cage, and then we're going to roll down to the stretch to our toes, and then we're going to roll back up again. So stand nice and tall. Take a breath in to prepare. Breathe out. Start that collapse. So you collapse, collapse, collapse. So your ribs round and down. Stay close to your body. Down, 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 down. Once you get to the feet, breathe in. Breathe out as you come back up to the top. Breathe in to prepare. Start that breath out. Collapse, collapse, collapse. Down, down, in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, prepare. There we go. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in, second last one. Breathe out. Breathe in as you pass the toes. And then breathe out as you pass the knees. Last one. This time when we go down, we're going to bring it straight down onto the floor onto all fours. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out. And then walk that out. So from that all fours position, guys, we're just going to tuck the pelvis under, roll that pelvis back, tuck that pelvis under, roll it back. And all we're trying to do is get up to that neutral spine. So we're rounded under, angry cat, relax it down into that stretch, round it under, that angry cat, and then down to that stretch. And what we're going to do is we're going to emphasize that. So we're going to take a breath in to prepare from the neutral position. Then breathe out and drive them shoulder blades up. Breathe in as you bring it back down through. And then breathe out and push the opposite way. Breathe in. And breathe out, drive that up. Breathe in. Breathe out, drive that up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in as you bring it back down through. Breathe out, stretch that up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring that back to neutral. From there, we're going to take the right hand, we're going to snake it through. You're just going to get into that stretch position. We're going to come halfway back up. Breathe out. Through we go. Halfway back up. Breathe out. Bring that back up. Breathe out. Breathe out. And breathe out. Halfway back up. Breathe out, try and get that stretch further every time. And then last one. Breathe out. Bring that back up. We're going to change sides. Opposite hand goes under. Take a breath in to prepare. Breathe out as you snake it through. Breathe in. Halfway back. So your back is square. Breathe out. Tuck that under. Halfway back. Stretch that through. Halfway back. Stretch that through. Halfway back. Stretch under. Halfway back. And reach under. We'll bring that back in. From there in that position, slide one foot out. Slide the other foot out, so you're in that press up position. From there, we're going to roll the shoulders back. Keep the head neutral, sink the pelvis into the floor. So you're lengthening up through, we're not collapsed down. You're lengthening up out of those shoulders, lengthening back. From that, we're widening up, set back under the hips. So we're trying to get the legs straight, heels to the floor. We're pushing the shoulder blades through, not our head. We come that back down in. Shoulders down and back. Back up in. Push that up through. Back down in. Shoulders down and back. Back up in. Push that up through. Back up in. Shoulders down and back. Two more. Stretch that up in. Shoulders down and back. And then last one. Up in. And shoulders down and back. And we'll just sit back out of that, stretch down through. So keeping with that position, we're going to widen the knee slightly. We're going to turn the toes out into that sort of frog position. We're walking the hands forward from this position. Quite straight. Plant the hands to the floor, and then as you sit back, you're going to get a pull through the shoulders, upper back, into the hips. Deep breathing as you do this. Breathe out and relax back further. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. One more. Deep breath in. And breathe out. We'll just come up out of that. Walk the knees in slightly. Back into that child's pose position. So sit back into this position. You're going to take the left hand. You're going to put it to the outside of your mat. We're going to put the right hand on top. And we're going to sit back further. Breathe out. Breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. Back to center. Same thing on our side. Hand on top. Sit back onto the hip. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Two more. Deep breath in. Breathe out. And last one. Breathe out. We'll bring that forward. So we'll bring that down onto the mat. Hand out. Bring it onto your side. From that sideline position, we're going to bring that knee forward, grab the toe, and then we're going to bring the two knees together. This is what you want with this stretch. You don't want to be up here trying to do the stretch. You need to try and get those knees together and then push your pelvis forward. Deep breaths as you do this. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in, and breathe out. Relax it. So we're going to bring it onto our back. Keep in that back position, keep both legs straight. Lift the leg up. Don't let it bend like this, and don't go to the point where your legs sort of fighting and vibrating. So just leg up, grab, hold. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Deep breaths, relax into that stretch. Bend the knee, put that back down. Foot up, left foot up, put it on that knee. So you're putting your left foot on your right knee. We're reaching through, grabbing the opposite hamstring, and then we're getting into that hip flexor stretch. So you're getting from the glute into the hip, and breathe and relax. Breathe and relax into it. Keep that moving. And the knee, put that back down. Relax that. I'm just going to flip over here to the opposite leg for the quad stretch. So again, onto your side. Knee goes forward, back, tuck Tuck that pelvis forward and hold the stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Good. Relax that down. Bring it onto your back again. So this time it's the left leg is coming up, or opposite leg if you did the right the last time, sorry. Or if you did the left the last time, grab the hamstring, hold the stretch and breathe. Deep breath in. If you need, you can bend the opposite leg, pressure off the hip with your hips tight. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out and relax. Deep breath in. Breathe out and relax. Deep breath in. Breathe out and relax. So bend that knee, put it back to the floor. We're going to put the right foot on the left knee. From there, reach through, grab the opposite hamstring, and then pull that in. And breathe into it. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Relax that down. Good. So we're going to sit up. Just sit back onto the mat. Put the legs out as wide as you can, that is comfortable for yourself. And from that position, what I want you to do is pull yourself tall. So you're lifting yourself up out of your hips to get into this tall seated position. From that tall seated position, then we're going to reach over a big ball, and then we're going to bring it up through the spine to that tall sit. We're going to reach over that big ball, and we're going to bring it up through to that tall sit from there. So whenever you're ready, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Long. Bring it back in through the spine. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring it back in through the spine. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Tall. Bring it back in through that spine. Tall. Bring it back in. Tall. Back in. Tall. And then last one, bring it back in. And tall. And bring that. Good. So bring one foot forward, opposite leg comes up into that seated position. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the ball, only we're going to aim our small finger for the opposite small toe. So this is my left hand, that's my right foot. I'm going to try and reach my small finger to my right foot using the same motion of flowing through that stretch. But again, we don't want to collapse into it, we want to sit up and then reach forward as if you're trying to cup your hands over the top of your foot. Whenever you're ready, sit tall as you can. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out. Small finger to that small toe. Bring that back up. Breathe out. Small finger to the small toe. Bring it back up. Breathe out. Small finger to the small toe. Breathe out. Small finger to the small toe. Breathe out. And breathe out. Keep that moving. Breathe out. And last one. Breathe out. Relax that. So we're going to take this foot, we're going to bring it over the top of this knee. So my left foot is going over my right knee. Sit tall, and then I'm going to grab my knee in a headlock, and I'm going to pull this knee over this shoulder. So it's just a twist to get the stretch into this glute and pull up through. So I'm sitting tall as I do it, and I'm moving my rib cage out of the way so that I can pull this over. And we're going to change that, we're going to emphasize it. So I've got the right hand on my left knee and put my left hand behind. I'm going to transfer my right arm to the outside of the knee, sit tall, breathe and twist. One more deep breath. Breathe out. Relax that ground. We're going to change sides. So we're going to foot down, sit tall, and then we're going to do the opposite hand. So my left hand's going, or my right hand's going for my left foot. I'm going to sit tall, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, reach forward. Sit tall, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, reach forward. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, reach forward. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, reach forward. Keep that moving. Let's go. And then last one. And bring that up. So again, we're lifting this knee up. We're bringing that knee across the foot. From there, so my right knee is across my left leg. I'm going to grab that with my left arm. So don't grab it with your right arm because you're not getting the stretch. If you have the same side knee and shoulder, you can't really pull it the direction we want. So you grab the front of it in that headlock, and then we pull it over the shoulder to get the stretch in through that glute. Sit tall. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. We're going to bring the right hand behind. My left hand comes to the outside of the knee. Sit tall, breathe and twist. I'm pushing this knee this way and twisting my body this way. Breathe out. And breathe out. Now come around out of that. So just straighten that leg round. Hands on the floor, facing fingers facing away from you. Scooch forward. Push your chest up, shoulders back. And then go into that position where we're going to stretch. Deep breaths, keep that moving. Deep breaths, keep that moving. And then we'll bring that round. Shake out the arms, and we'll stand up out of that. So just from that position, guys, reach that up. Imagine you're getting pulled apart, so your heels are pushing into the floor, your wrists are getting pulled up to the ceiling. Hands go to the side, palms up, reach back. From there, palms go around the front, reach forward. Arm goes across, pull that through. Change sides, arm goes across, pull that through. Deep breaths. Then the hand comes around the back, roll that shoulder back, and push the chest out, shoulders in the back pockets, and stretch away. That's us, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that. Just to relax yourselves out on the Saturday morning. We'll see